After going over the reading for week 1, I think that I'm just going to sum it up really quick, that kind of went over managing and how we go about managing and how sometimes it could be completely wrong and we don't even realize it. One thing that really stood out to me was policies and procedures, how we have all these policies and procedures, but how often do we really follow them? They're just kind of there as to go back to if we ever got lost, not so much required. Almost managers don't always require them. The difference between contingency shaped behavior is kind of like learning the hard way instead of how I want to word this. So we have to actually experience it to really know what we're talking about. Rule governed is learning by other people's mistakes, which personally I feel like happens more for me. I learn by a lot of people's mistakes. I do make mistakes and I do learn from them, but when I see somebody else go through it, I'm like, I don't want to go through that. Another thing that really stood out to me was that positive reinforcement and how often we don't use it the right way. Like, we're not even using positive reinforcement because people, we all learn in different ways and we all want different things. A thing that the book pointed out was that we all I'm trying to think how I want to word this. We all want different things. So they were saying that some person might want a raise or get paid overtime, where some people just want time off. They really respect that time off. That was one example the book used, and I was like, wow, that's actually so true. And then going into negative reinforcement and how sometimes that can also be a way of learning. So even though you get punished, it could still be positive. Even though you get punished doing something, you could still learn from it, and it still can be reinforcement, because sometimes we have to be strict. We're not always going to get a pat on the back every time. So those were a couple things, and I definitely am going to use them in the future. I work in a place where there are so many policies. There are so many, I'm in a power position where I need to use my positive reinforcements clearly. So I think I learned a lot from this chapter and I look forward to reading more.